coming for her when she didn't send for y'all, because she has decided for her mental health that the best thing for her to do, because there's shit and piss in the dating pool, is for her to align herself with and pursue younger men. She said absolutely not will she date men in her age bracket, because they are toxic, they are controlling, they are stuck in their ways. And in Shannon Sharpe's case, they're into kinky type of shit, BDSM shit. Put the dog collar on me, walk me down the street, stick your finger in my bootang hole, that type of stuff. Put black babies, put your black baby juice, milk in me, all that nasty shit that's been going on in Shannon Sharpe.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
Girl, can we gossip? Ooh, can we gossip? Girl, can we gossip? I have tea, can we gossip? Look at my hair. I look like Fran. My hair is giving 90s. It's giving 90s with the whole swoop little thing on the side. It's giving 90s. Well, hey, friend, hey. It's the petty one, Nick here, back with another Gossip Girly Car Chronicle. Let's get into, first of all, I'm gonna ask y'all to back up off my good girlfriend, Joan Carol Clayton, aka Tracy Ellis Ross. Y'all had so much smoke and pressure and vitriol for her, because at the tender age of 52, she said what she's not going to do is put on a dog collar and let a nick like Shannon Sharpe walk her around the park. That is just not happening. Y'all gave Tracy so much smoke because she decided it's in her best interest to date younger men.
I date younger men.
Mm-hmm. We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, "But why?" And I said, "Well, maybe because I can." A lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession, or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest.
Because in her mind, they're not on what Shannon Sharpe is on. And clearly we know that Shannon Sharpe is into some freaky deaky type shit. He's into that BDSM. He's into that humiliation, the sick, sadistic, like pleasuring stuff like that. Probably doing it in positions that Kama Sutra, people that read the Kama Sutra would cringe at. So we know Tracy is like, yo, for my mental health, I feel like I need to date somebody who is younger, because there's no fighting for control. She feels like at the tender age of 52 that she is now in control of who she is. She talked about how she's been in relationships where I'm quite sure she felt smothered by someone in her own age bracket, and she just don't want to deal with the drama. And by looking at Shannon Sharpe, baby, there's drama over there that we don't even want to deal with. Like, how are you 56 years old and you are in the entanglement of entanglements with a 19-year-old only fan who has proven that she ain't been your only fan, but now she is your biggest op, because she is coming for what was supposed to be $100 million for you. Shannon, when I say you fumbled and you finagled your own bag, it's laughable to me. Because how How many times are we going to see where there is a black personality who is somewhat congenial, who somewhat has the people's ear? And when I say people, I'm not just saying the culture's ear, but I'm talking about everybody's ear. Someone who is starting to just cross over into different types of audiences. Damn, I feel like Tyra Banks, we were all rooting for you. And now we looking at you like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you're nasty. That's disgusting. Disgusting. And the text messages, like, where are your handlers? First of all, if you know you got some freaky deaky text messages and you know that you entangled and your shit has hit social media, why would you post these text messages on your social platforms when you are a public figure of a network like ESPN? When you know the parent company is Walt Disney them. You know they don't get down with the slimy, grimy, after dark activities that you and Gabriella was getting into. Now, she done said that you allegedly entered her back door sans condom. So clearly you was used to entering the back door, and maybe during your sneaky freaky time, you may have had a condom on, but she's alleging that these times you did not. She told you it hurt. That's why we keep trying to tell y'all, black men, y'all think when y'all get a little bit of money, y'all get a little prestige, get a little street cred, the first thing you run and do, you don't get somebody with 4C hair. You don't get nobody with 4C hair. You go ahead and you go and get Pasty Patty, Saltine Sandra with the saltine saddlebags. That's what you go and get, thinking that she is gonna help with your comeuppance when she has and is PREYING, praying for your downfall, and probably scheming and scamming on how to get not just a piece of your bag. In some cases, they be trying to get all of your bag. In this case, you were up for a $100 million podcast deal. $100 million. So she in her ambulance chasing attorney Tony Busby, and me living in the 216, we know a little bit about Tony Busby because Tony Busby decided to come to Cleveland and come for Deshaun Watson. Oh yeah, he brought Deshaun's alleged accusers to the damn football game. They're probably on the sidelines, there to haggle him and cause him all kinds of strife so he wouldn't play good on the field. So we know that when these paper chasers like Gabrielle Zuniga come after you black men making money and dominating in your respected careers, we already know they are chasing paper. And the thing is, what she is saying, what really popped off this entire lawsuit was when you did the Instagram live with Michelle. That's what upset her, because she, in her most OnlyFans mind, thought that she was more than just a lady of the night being paid for her time, being paid more than the $25,000 per cheek that she was saying that is worth. She thought y'all was together. And maybe in her rabbit mind, maybe in your rabbit mind, maybe while during the role playing, maybe you said, whose is it? And she was really thinking it was yours. Now, do I think that she outwitted, outlasted, outplayed your ass? She did. And the thing is, you had people in your ear, in your face, telling you, stop messing with white women. Cat Williams told you, he said the year 2024 is going to be a year of revelation.
She might have me running down the street like Jonathan
There
Majors.
you go. See, come on, Cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
You take your ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches, and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Told you. I told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
The freaky, sneaky shit y'all do in the dark is gonna come to the light.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
And your alleged, your former bodyguard then put out a tweet because he was mad at you and said that the girl was not 19 like you said when you met her in 2023. You met her at the gym. Your former bodyguard is saying that she was 17 when y'all met, and y'all met at a damn Diddy party. So can you see why Tracy at 52 is tired of dealing with niggas like you? Yes. She said, give me a good young thoroughbred who's ready to blow my back out. And we could do it missionary. Like we're not on the wearing the whips and the chains and all collars and the humiliation, sexual tantric type of situation. We ain't on that time. So everybody's giving Tracy Ellis Ross all this smoke about her deciding that she just wants to be free and be happy and not have to worry about the toxicity that comes with, or the dominance or the headstrongness. I'm not saying that these young men are not headstrong, but she doesn't feel like she will be bumping heads with somebody like a Shannon Sharpe, who is probably on the same financial playing field that she is on. It's crazy to me. So y'all can say what y'all want to say about Tracy, but I'm with Tracy. Tracy has decided that, you know what, men in my age bracket is not my cup of tea, is not my jam, is not my thing, because they have a whole lot of drama, and they're feeling themselves a little bit too much. Probably think they shit don't stink, and that's probably what was happening with Shannon, especially when he launched Club Shay Shay. He actually put himself in a league of his own. He was reaching superstardom that he probably never thought that he would reach. He probably was just used to hobnobbing with fellow athletes of his caliber. He probably never thought that he would be sitting across the couch from somebody like a Bow Wow, or a Marlon Wayans, or a Damon Wayans, or a Cedric the Entertainer, or hell, even a Cat Williams. But that being said, it's crazy to me. So Tracy, I do not blame you for deciding, hey, I don't even want to deal with men in my age bracket because they're too much. They're too hot to handle, too cold to hold. So to me, it's just crazy. Shannon is facing his karma, because another thing that he said, I want to date my wage, not my age. And that's nasty. You are 57 years old, and you was sticking it to somebody that is young enough to be your grandchild. That is disgusting. But again, it's that dominance thing. Men his age could manipulate young women and coerce them into doing things that they might, before they might think about it after the deed was done, not before. So that's saying something. And honestly, Shannon probably didn't want to deal with women his own age because they would be headstrong like a Tracy Ellis Ross, like somebody that would be challenging him, somebody that would probably like, oh, you get on my nerves, you nag too much, you always got something to say. So that's probably another reason why Shannon wanted to deal with young girls, because it's a control thing, a dominance type of thing. But then on the flip side, do you think, friend, that's why Tracy would want to deal with a young man? Because maybe it's a little dominance thing? I don't know. Maybe she feels like she could control a younger man, control the narrative, call the shots. Like the text messages were showing, Shannon was calling the shots. And even with the phone conversation, Shannon, like, that was just nasty. Listening to you talk to that young girl on the phone, hearing her voice, she just sounded like a young, dumb kid. But little do we know, she was playing you. Playing you. Now playing you to the tune of $50 million. And then the fact that you was trying to settle for 10, what innocent man y'all know, or innocent person you know, is going to offer up funds when they ain't do nothing wrong? Nasty. Just nasty. Just trifling. Just despicable. Just disgraceful. That's why the Bible always say money definitely is the root of all evil. Money can buy a lot of things, but it cannot buy you a piece of mind. P-E-A-C-E, of mind. It might buy you a piece, P-I-E-C-E, of ass. Shannon, you bought pieces of ass, and now you about to pay $50 million for that piece of saltine saddleback that you paid for. So I don't know, friend. Tell me how y'all feel about this whole Shannon Sharpe thing, and how y'all feel about this Tracy Ellis Ross thing. Like, Tracy Ellis Ross decided that she would sacrifice having a husband, having a family, just so she could live her best life. And so, she did say that she mourned, she mourns from time to time the fact that she did not get married, that she did not have children. But on the flip side, she's like, you know what? My life has been fulfilled in so many more ways. So, I don't know. Y'all, let's talk about it in the comments now. Y'all get with me in the comments, and I'm going to get with y'all in the next video.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
Girl, can we gossip? Ooh, can we gossip? Girl, can we gossip? I have tea, can we gossip?